So we're here on page Zion, and let's see this paragraph, Dugmaot, the first one of Dugmaot, which is, did we finish that one?
I don't know if we did the last.
All right, so maybe we'll just go over quickly. Yom Echad Tomev, Yom Echad Tar. Oh yeah, this was the calculation.
I don't know if the Yesh mean the last 4 lines. I don't know if
Yesh Mishon Sober Shimuteres Ambelel Yutes. All right, let's start the next paragraph. We'll see. Dugma lecheshbon yimei ziva v'nida l'Rambam v'shar harishon. Shaninu bebraisa shivas yomim tmeim v'shivas yomim tahorim mishameshes revia yomeha mitoch chavches yomim. So 4 times 7 is 28. Am I right? So you've got 7 days Tmeim, 7 days Tahorim, and then you've got 7 days Tmeim and 7 days Tahorim again. So you have 14 days of Tahorim and 14 days of Tmeim. So what does that mean? Mishameshes Revia Yomeha. But so far it seems like Chatzi Yomeha. Why does he say Revia Yomeha? Maybe you'll explain it. Hainu Isha Harol Yolam Shivas Yom Sekes Miluros Shiva V'Shuvro Shiva V'Chein Kulam Arei Muteres Revia Yomer Shivas Yomim Mitoch Esrim Ushmona Yom. Oh, I see. You follow what's going on here. So since she has 7 days of Tumah, now she needs Zayin Nikiyim. And then within that 28-day period, she's going to again have 7 days of Tumah. So she'll only have 1 week out of 4 weeks in which she's Tahora, in which she's Muteres Levayla. So that's called Reva Miyameh. U'l'shitas Rambam, ein cheshbon zeh amur, el li'esrim u'shmona yomim arishonim. It's only the first 28 days since the first Re'iyas Niddah of her life. Ach mikan v'elech lo. V'esrim u'shmona yom machniim eina muteres klal. Okay, we can work that out. Eina muteres klal. So I'm going to take out a piece of paper. See what I have. Oh, so we've got 7, right? We have 11, and again 7, and again 11. Right? So now she has Zayin Nikiyim during her Yemei Ziva. So that means that takes us up to here. And how does she get a full week of Het? Let's say she has 7 days. The first time she becomes a Niddah, we count 7 days of Niddah. Now she has 11 days of Ziva. And we said she sees, how often does she see? Every 14 days, we said? Oh, she sees, out of each 14 days, she'll see 7, and then she'll have 7 clean days. Right? So now she has 7 clean days. 7 clean days. So that's gonna end up on day 14. Right? Okay, so on day 14, 7. So day 14, she has another Re'iyah. You have to turn that thing on top. How are you, David? Did you have trouble finding it? Or?
Yes. For the last 10, 15 minutes, not before.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
I guess my directions weren't so good.
No, that's okay. That's how I find number 3 even. There's no signs even in number 3.
Yeah, so what I should have explained to you is that we are in an alleyway between Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai and Rabbi Meir. Okay, then? So we're in that alleyway.
We asked the neighbor.
How are you? All right. But some neighbor helped you? I could have kept my phone on, but once it was time to start, so I turned off my phone.
Yeah,
but next time you'll be able to find it?
yeah.
Okay. Now wait a second. Before you sit down, I have to give you the tour, the official tour. So this is a coffee and tea tour, okay? And we have designed this here. So if you come over here for a second, I'll show you what we have. These are hot cups, 2 different sizes. This is regular sugar, 2 different types of coffee, the caffeinated. This is our Shabbos Michal, if you want to get hot water here, or alternatively, we have hot water here. These are for tea, and this is fake sugar. And these are, okay, we're good? And please help yourself. I can't offer you that, when I'm at the base bench, but here. Okay. So let's see. What I should do is, do you gentlemen have pens or pencils? I'll bring paper. We're trying to chart this down. Okay. David, you need a pen?
Yes, no.
Okay, let's see. And I have a pencil here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so again, we're looking on page Zion. You all have page Zion, right? Yes? No? Maybe? Okay, so we're looking at a paragraph towards the bottom that starts with the word dugma. You see it, not the one above that dugmaot, but dugma. Okay, so we're trying to chart this out, and we're talking about a case of a woman who sees always after day 7. So on the top line, if you could write this, make a chart, you'll have 7, because we're dealing with the Rambam Shita now, right? So you'll have 7, which are 7 Yemei Niddah, correct? And then you get to 11, which are Yemei Ziva. And that takes you up to day 18, correct? Now she sees on day 1, and then she has 7 days of Re'iyah, followed by 7 clean days. And then on day 14, she has another Re'iyah. So what we're trying to work out now, where is day 14 in terms of Ziva? Right now, since we said that according to the Rambam, Yemei Ziva go from day number 8, we'll call it, right? Till day 18. Does that make sense? Because you have 7 days of Niddah. That means the 8th day starts Hayimei Ziva, and that's going to go for 1 second. So why do we come up with the number 18 if it's 11 plus 7? 11 plus 7. Give me a second here. 11 plus 7 is 18. Okay. Oh, yeah, because the number itself is counted. You follow what I mean? No, it's day number 8 is day number 1. And day number 18 is day number 11. So if that works out, now we're up to day 14. And let's just see. Right? Because she has 7 days of Re'iyah, which are called Niddah. Right? This is the first time in her life that she saw Dam. Now she has 7 clean days, which takes her to day 14, and she has a Re'iyah. Now we're trying to work out what number in Yemei Ziva is day 14. That would be 7. Does that make sense? Yeah. So she has 4 more days until she gets to day 18. And then after day 18, she goes back to days of Niddah. Okay? So now when, right? So I'm getting confused here. 1 second. You may Niddah. Okay, they take us from 18 till what? 25? Does that make sense? 25, these are you may need. May Niddah. Okay. Now she sees, so she saw on day 14, and then on day 21, second, day 20. So she sees on day 14. So on day 21, she has no Re'iyah. So from 21 to 28, those are Nikiyim, right? So she has Zayin Yemei Nikiyim. So again, so out of these 28 days, how many days is she Muteris L'Bayla? That's what we're trying to figure out. So let's just see. So again, she should be Muteris L'Bayla. So she had a Riyah on day 14, and she's during Yemei Ziva. Now she begins, let's say, counting. So when does she begin to count Zayin Nikiyim? At day 21? Is that what we said? Please correct me, right? Day 21 is the beginning of Zayin Nikiyim. And, right? Then, it's beginning of Zayin Nikiyim, day 21. So how do we get 7 days of Heter? Again, from day, one second, what's her status on day number 8, which was in Ziva? But she had a Re'iyah on day number 8, correct?
That's why she.
Just yes or no. Did she have a Re'iyah on day number 8?
Well,
no.
7.
Oh, so now she's going to get 7 and 7. Oh, so from 8 until what? 15? She had no Re'iyah. Okay, she had no Re'iyah from day 8 plus 7 is 15, if that works. And now what? And now she had no re'iyah from 7 to 15. But we won't check. So when is the next re'iyah? On day 15? That doesn't make sense. 7 and 7. So her next re'iyah is on day 15. I just have to correct this because I wrote 14. On day 15, she has re'iyah number 2. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out when she's muteris l'bayla. From 8 to 7. I'm sorry, from 8 to 15. 8 plus 7 is 15. She had no re'iyah. So was she muteris l'bayla during that week? Yeah, l'chorah she's muteris l'bayla during that week, right? In other words, she makes a hefsikar at the end of the 7, and from 8 till 15, she's muteris l'bayla. Let's see if that works out. Then on day 15, she has a re'iyah. That's re'iyah number 2. And that's going to take her till day 22. So that's going to, if I'm not mistaken, that'll overlap between Yemei Ziva and Yemei Niddah, right? Because day 15 is 7-11. Just one second. Day 15, 7, just one second. 7 and 11. So we said that her Yemei Ziva was what? From 8 to 18 is Yemei Ziva. And now she had a second re'iyah on day 15. Right? And we said that Yemei Ziva were from, let's say, 8 to 18. Or Yemei Ziva. And her re'iyah was on day 15. So if her re'iyah is on day 15, then she becomes a Zava Gedolah. Now, when is her next re'iyah? Let's see. Her next re'iyah will be 7 plus 15 is 22. Second re'iyah on day 15, which lasted till 22. Okay. Now, where is day 22? Day 22 is during Yemei Niddah. So again, if she had a second re'iyah on day 15, so she becomes Asur L'Bayla on day 15. But we said that from day 8 till day 15, she was Muteris L'Bayla. So she had 7 days of Heter L'Bayla. Now she becomes Asur L'Bayla on day 15 when she has a second re'iyah. That's going to take her to 22. Right? So all that she's Asur L'Bayla. And let's see, this could be the punchline of the whole thing. And she's a Zava Gedolah. Let's see if I'm right about that. Why? Because if she had a second re'iyah on day 15, and now she's going to see Dam for 7 days, from 15 to 22. So again, from 15 to 22, how many of those days are Yemei Niddah? And how you? So we said that Yemei Ziva are from day 8 to day 18. those are Yemei Ziva. And she's seeing Dam from day 15 to 22. So day 15 is still during Yemei Ziva. So day 15, 16, and 17, which are all days that she sees Dam. So therefore she became a Zova Gedolah. So she needs now Zayin Akiyim. So Zayin Akiyim, let's say it'll take her from day 22 till, I don't know, it comes out 29, but
Through day 28.
through day 28. So
is the first day.
So of those 28 days, she's only got 7 days of Het L'Mayla. Okay. Now, why doesn't this work moving forward? Right, that's what he says over here. We'll read it inside one more time. Shanina b'braisa, Shiva Yomim Tmeim, Shiva Yom Torah. Mishameshes Revia Yom Mitoch Chavtetz. Right, so she gets 7 days of Hetel L'Bayla from 28 days. 1 week out of 4 weeks. That's Revia Yomer. That's 25%. Ainu. Isha Haroel Olam. Oh, I see Don. Don, do you have these photocopies? Steve sent them out in an email. You have them. So we're looking on page Zion, if you have that. And we're trying to plow through a very challenging paragraph here called Dugma L'Cheshbon. So that's towards the bottom of Zion on the left column. I'm on line 3. Isha Roli Olam Shivas Yom Afsekes Miluro Shiva Vishuvro Shiva. So that's her cycle. She sees 7 days, and then she doesn't see for 7 days. 7 days, so Chenku. Areu Muteres Reva Yomeh Shiva Yomim Mitoch Eser B'Shmoni Yom. L'Shitas Aramba Ein Cheshbon Zeh Omer Eli Eser B'Shmoni Yom Rishon. That's what we just calculated now. That in her first 28 days, meaning from the first day that she became a Niddah, she only has 7 days of Heter, which are the days between 8 and 15, right? Because 8 plus 7 is 15. So from day 8, since she had her first year of Niddah, until day 15, she's Muteres L'Bayla. From now on, it's all downhill, right? Because she needs, at some point, since those 7 days of consecutive Re'iyah on the second round are going to overlap with Yemei Ziva. How so? Because her second Re'iyah was on day 15, and that's going to take her 7 days of Re'iyah's Dam till day 22. And from day 15, so second, 15, she started Yemei Ziva on day 8. And if she has a Re'iyah on day 15, the Yemei Ziva lasts from day 8 till day 18. Then the last 3 days of her second round of 7 consecutive days of Niddah are actually Yemei Ziva. So which that means is that when she's ready on the 22nd day to stop seeing Dam, she has to begin Zayin Akiyim. So from day 22 until day 28, she's a Zova Gedolah because she hasn't gotten Zayin Akiyim. So basically, from this whole picture that we made, she's only left with 7 days of Heter between days 8 and 15. But he says, Ein cheshbon zeh omer elo b'li 28 yom rishonim, ach mikan v'elech lo. Ubi 28 yom mashniyim, eino muteres klal. Okay, let's see if we can work that out. So again, she began her Zayin Akiyim on day 22. in the first month, right? The first round. Okay, now when is she going to see her next Re'iyah? On the second round. So we're going to add, we're going to start on day 28. Does that make sense? 29. Okay. So we'll start on day, now we have another chart. So we're on day 29. And she has a Re'iyah. And that's going to take her till day 36. Right? Is that correct?
The last day would be 35.
35. Okay. So let's see. So she had a Re'iyah on day 29, and that's going to take her till day 35. And now she becomes Nuki. So now the question is, from 35 till 42, why is she Asura L'Baila? Because now she's during Yemei Ziva, and we're going to need Zayin Akiyim. So when does she finish Zayin Akiyim? Right? She had a Re'iyah on day 29, lasting till 35. And now she has 7 clean days. So she has clean days from what? Shall we call it 36? 36 plus 7, right? Is what? Is 43?
Next time she.
So, she sees down Re'iyah on day 43. So let's see. In those days between 36 and 43, she is a Sofer Zayin Akiyim. So she's Asura L'Baila. And then already on day 43, she had a Re'iyah and she's Asura L'Baila. I don't know, day 43, where is that? That's in Yemei Niddah. Let's see, 7-11. 7-11 is 20, right? 28.
So that starts her Yemei Ziva.
That starts to get a Yemei Ziva. But then she's going to have another Re'iyah on day 50. Correct? Right? No, she had a Re'iyah on day 43. So now we said that from 36 to 43, she's busy with Zayin Akiyim. On 43, she had a Re'iyah. I guess it's going to keep going.
Right. This day 51 is still in.
Well, what's on day 51? Our next Re'iyah?
No, that's
The key.
Right.
The whole.
Right. Now she's in May Ziva. When that finishes.
So basically, she keeps going from Ziva to Niddah to Ziva to Niddah. I mean, she'll never have a head to L'Baila. This is just mind-boggling. I don't know how we're going to survive this. He says, "Ve'ilu l'shita sharishon we olami mutera shivas yom mitoch esek shmona." Oh, he says, "Re'ei tavla gimel b'sof hakama." Now, it's possible that you don't have this. I don't know. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Whew. This, my friends, I'll just show it to you. Show and tell. This is Alpha Gimel right here where my right finger is. Alpha Gimel at the end of this Hakdam. Okay. I'm hoping that now that we work this out a lot on our own, we'll be able to understand this tablet. Now, I have a computer that allows you to photocopy. The only thing is, I get cold feet because I got to jump into cold water. You have to turn it on. But once you turn it on, I don't know if the space for the photocopy is large enough for this. I think it is, but so that could be a project for after we finish. Okay, next. Achadasar Yemei Ziva Minayin. Minayin Achadasar Yomim Shel Yemei Ziva. Okay. So again, let's just point this out. I don't know if it's relevant here, but just for Chazara purposes. Achadasar Yemei Ziva means the following. According to the Rambam, it means from day 8 till day 18 for the rest of her life. Meaning we're going to somehow calculate her whole life based on the first Niddah, 8 to 18. So 8 days after her first Re'iyah, she begins Yemei Ziva, which she ends on day 18. She begins till day 25, or let's call it 26. She begins again Yemei Niddah, Yemei Ziva, and so forth and so on. According to the other Rishonim, it's the 11 days after her Niddas. So whenever she becomes a Niddah, she continues being a Niddah for 7 days, and then she goes into Yemei Ziva. So now we have Machlokas Tanoim as to what the source is for Yemei Ziva, for the number 11. Das Rabbi Akiva. Shalamedim minyan zemen aksuva. That's going to be a challenge. Lefisha nemar binyan azov v'isha ki yazuv zov dama yamim rabim below eis nidasa oki sov zuv al nidasa kol yimei zov tumasa kimei nidasa tiet me'ahi im ta'ara mizova sofala shivas yom yachati. Now to page Ches. B'kachi shnuya b'mesechta below eis nidasa Samuch linidasa. Hainushim rasa nida b'yom shmini l'riyasa rishona. Nimshecha riyasa v'nimshecha riyasa b'yom tshiv asiri. Arehi zava gedola. So below eis nidasa means days 8, 9, and 10. Samach Nidasa, because Nidasa is 7 days, which he sees on day 8, and it goes on for 3 days, she becomes Samach Dol. Now the Pasuk says, Yomim Rabim below 8 Nidasa. Okay, so that gives us 3 days. So we still haven't gotten 11 days. Ainly Ela Samach Linidasa, Muflag Linidasa, Yom Echad Minayin. All right, so basically, Rabbi say this entire column here on page Ches is one long drasha of the psukim that we read before. So I think that's what we'll leave for tomorrow. Let's just make a note of where we got up to. And tomorrow's Wednesday. So tomorrow will be drasha day. We'll go through this entire long, complicated drasha. Okay then? Let me just take care of this thing here. And